From Donovan McNabb making charitable moves to Darrelle Revis having to pay six figures, NFL players have got some fascinating stories behind their jersey numbers. Here are some of them. Starting off with an NFL player who couldn't exactly figure out what number to pick, I'm talking about none other than the superstar quarterback himself, Patrick Mahomes. He was drafted by the Chiefs as their 10th pick in 2017. Now you think someone like Patrick would have had his jersey number all figured out, right? Well, think again. The thing is that he had his heart set on the number 5 right from the start. That's because he wore the same number in his college and high school days. But then he got caught in a bit of a situation in the Chiefs. Actually, his teammate and kicker, Carlos Santos, had already taken number 5. So what did Mahomes do? Well, he decided not to rock the boat and went for number 15 instead. At least had a 5 in it. Now, after the Chiefs started printing out Mahomes' jersey with the number 15, you can bet that fans were pre-ordering it like crazy. But as it turned out, nostalgia hit Mahomes hard and he had a change of heart. He was like, I want my number back. But man, it wasn't so simple. In fact, he was told that if he wanted the coveted number 5, he had to buy up all the jerseys that already had number 15 on it, and that would cost him millions. Long story short, Mahomes decided to stick with 15. 6 years later, he's still rocking it, and it seems like he's finally moved on from his ex number. And speaking of decisions, Cory Davis didn't have as much of a choice either when it came to his jersey number. Growing up as a younger brother, you can bet that he was used to getting his fair share of hand-me-downs from his elder brother, Titus Davis. But little did he know that things were about to start getting interesting for him when he arrived at Western Michigan to play football. As he opened his locker, there it was, a jersey with his brother's number 84. Sounds like a joke, right? Well, that's what Cory thought it was when he stumbled upon it, but it was not a prank. As if the pressure to follow up in the footsteps of his older brother, who was already in the NFL, wasn't enough, Cory also had the added weight of living up to his brother's legacy through the jersey number. That's some real-life drama unfolding. But trust me, he did not let the pressure faze him one bit. In fact, you could argue that the number turned out to be a lucky charm for him as he piled up over 5,200 yards at Western Michigan. Now that's impressive. No wonder after being picked 5th overall by the Tennessee Titans in the 2017 NFL Draft, Cory decided to stick with that number. Fast forward to today, and that number holds even more significance for the player. It's not just about football anymore. It's a way for Cory to honor and remember his brother who sadly passed away on November 11, 2020 due to a rare form of kidney cancer. Rest in peace, Titus Davis. Whew, that was a tough story. Let's lighten up the mood a bit. The next story is about a player who had to empty out his bank account to get the jersey number that he wanted. It's none other than Darrelle Revis, who's got one of the most expensive jersey numbers in NFL history. Back in 2007, he was drafted to the Jets and quickly made a name for himself as one of the league's best cornerbacks. And the secret to his success was his iconic jersey number, 24. You might be wondering how. Well, it's all about the Mamba mentality, inspired by none other than Kobe Bryant himself. So yeah, Revis wanted to channel the same fierce determination every time he stepped onto the field, while wearing number 24. But then in 2013, he got traded to the Buccaneers, and there was a little mix-up. Turns out Mark Barron already had dibs on number 24, and he was not budging. Well, Darrelle wasn't going to take no for an answer either, so the players went into negotiation. And Mark told Darrelle that if he wanted the number 24, it was going to cost him 6 figures. Hold on, 6 figures for a jersey number? That's a whole lot of cash right there. Darrelle was not having it either though, so they negotiated back and forth for a few more days and finally settled on a price, $50,000. Damn, that's more than what most of us make in a year. But hey, that jersey meant the world to Revis. It represented everything he believed in, and that's why he was dead set on wearing it no matter which NFL team he joined. As for Eli Manning, he took a different route for his jersey number negotiations. So he had been attracted to the jersey number 10 right from the beginning. Like he had been rocking it since his college days in Mississippi. But when he entered the league as a rookie in 2004, it turned out Jeff Fiegels already had that number. If you're wondering whether Fiegels played it hard to give up his number, you'd be wrong, because that man was more than willing to exchange it with Manning, but on one condition, and here we go. He literally pulled off a slick move. He traded his number 10 jersey to Eli in exchange for a 1-week paid vacation to sunny Florida. Now that's a sweet deal. I mean, who wouldn't want a beachside getaway, right? Hold on, that wasn't the end of Fiegels' jersey swapping adventures. He later traded his number 17 to wide receiver Plaxico Burress in exchange for a fancy outdoor kitchen for his home. Damn, this guy's got some serious bargaining skills. Frankly speaking, he could have successfully started a side business just wheeling and dealing jersey numbers throughout his career. Who knows what other amazing deals he could have struck. Now here's another fun story about former quarterback Donovan McNabb and how he was able to keep his beloved number 5 jersey. So McNabb had been wearing that number since he was drafted to the NFL by the Philadelphia Eagles back in 1999. But even though he made his last stop playing for the Vikings in 2011, the player was not ready to part ways with his lucky number just yet. What did he do to secure it? He had to open up his wallet and pay a cool $5,000 to former punter Chris Kluwe's favorite charity. That's some serious dedication for a jersey number. But wait, there's more. McNabb also had to do a bit of promotion for Kluwe's band, not just once, but 5 times. And if that wasn't enough, he had to take the punter out for an ice cream treat. Now, how cute is that? Now, the twist is that while Donovan did fulfill some parts of the deal, like charity donations, he seemed to forget about the ice cream. Man, now that's a bummer. Plus, he also missed out on a couple of shout-outs for Chris's band. I'm sure that's fine, though. Still, you got to appreciate this creative and charitable deal. Moving on, let's talk about Vernon Davis, who had quite the consistent jersey number throughout his 14-year NFL career. And the only time he deviated from his beloved number 85 jersey was when he got traded to the Broncos in the middle of the 2015 season. That's because Virgil Green already had the same number locked down in Denver. And honestly, Davis was pretty chill about it. I mean, he said it himself that the number 85 jersey that he sported for most of his NFL career doesn't have some deep meaning behind it. He revealed he just grabbed the number 85 when he was a rookie with the 49ers and just stuck with it. Well, why not? Now, some of you might be wondering about the number 18 jersey that he wore during his college days at the University of Maryland. Turns out that choice did have a playful reason behind it. He jokingly said that he wore that number because he was 18 years old when he got there. Fair enough, right? The thing is that NFL rules dictate that tight ends can only wear numbers in the 40s and the 80s, so Davis could not continue to wear the number 18 as a pro. Next up, I have a heartwarming story that involves family legacy and a shared jersey number. I'm talking about Hardy Nickerson, who's currently a free agent and has been following in the footsteps of an NFL legend, his father Hardy Nickerson Sr. He was unstoppable in the league during the 90s and early 2000s. As a rookie, Nickerson Sr. wanted to stick with the number 56 as he wore it in high school, but when he was drafted by the Steelers in 1987, they assigned him number 54. In a surprising turn of events, he finally got his wish when he joined Tampa Bay in 1993 and switched back to number 56. Coming back to Junior, who initially didn't intend to pick number 56, he just grabbed it as he thought it was cool. Sure, it might have been a coincidence, but he ended up with the same number as his dad. Senior must have been proud to find this out after coaching his son.
He's got a great linebackers coach in Tim McGargle, so I just kind of get to watch from afar. Although we're in the same place, on the same field and all that, wearing the same colors, all that, but it's been a lot of fun.
While Nickerson Jr. may not have reached the same heights as his father, you cannot deny that he's logged some serious playing time throughout his career. So there you have it. That was all you need to know about how NFL players got their jersey numbers.